वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा.
Greetings, Vanakkam, Yona Podkivanok. Bharati Samaj is an organization that tries to serve the community of Indians living in Hungary and India lovers, and tries to offer as a platform for interaction. And as part of this mela, we wanted to show how some of the Indians are living in Hungary. So we got this idea. So we worked as a team and created a format for this. And we sent out actually an open email to the entire community of Indians living in Hungary. Some of them are settled here, some of them are new. And from the respondents, we selected 4 people. And our crew, headed by our director Aniket Akre and his team, has gone visiting all of these people, 4 of them, and they have created a fantastic and very interesting short film. And even I'm very curious to see what is going to be in that film. So I invite you all to pay attention and enjoy. Thank you.
Hi, this is Anup Gupta, working and residing in Budapest. So I'll be your host for today for our documentary movie for Indians in Hungary. So I would like to ask a couple of questions, and the first would be introduction.
Hi, so I'm Sanjay Gupta. I'm living here in Hungary for the last 20 years, and I work as a coach, consultant, and an inspirational speaker.
My name is Gupta Nefafadi Gabriela. I was born here in Hungary. I studied as an economist, but today I'm practicing a Tibetan energy healing method and work as an energy healer.
My name is Damodara Gupta. I'm studying at 12th grade in St. István High School.
I'm Sangeet Bayan Gupta, and I also go to St. István High School, and I'm in 10th grade.
I'm Vedant Mansagupta. I go to St. István High School too,
and I'm in 7th grade.
My name is Ajut Singh. I've been working here in Hungary for the last 2 years for Nokia as an R&D manager. And here's my wife.
Hello, I'm Preeti Singh. I'm a housewife and I have a 5-year-old son.
My name is Samar Sen.
Namaskar, I am Vikas. She is my wife.
Samiksha. And she's my daughter.
What's your name?
What's your name? Rudhya.
Hi, this is Subbareddy Darkumalli and I am from India and I am doing my PhD at Pasmani Peter Catholic University. In parallel with, I am working as a European researcher at Holographica on glasses-free 3D technology.
So my next question is about your journey from India to Hungary.
Well, the journey has been exciting and interesting. Actually, my journey started more than 20 years ago when I traveled to Germany for a program with Siemens there for the management potentials. And that's where I met Gabi. At that time, we were friends. We traveled all around Europe during those periods. And then we finally realized we would like to be together forever. And so we got married in India, and I traveled here and joined Siemens in Hungary. And as I generally say, I've been following her ever since. The most peculiar part of my journey was when I shifted finally from Delhi to Budapest and had to buy, for the first time in my life, a one-way ticket with Romanian Airlines actually, and came here knowing that there is some kind of finality to it, that I bought a one-way ticket.
The journey from India to Hungary started around 2.5 years back. So it was at Nokia where they were looking to start a new division in Europe, and the options were mainly Espoo and Budapest. And then looking at the temperatures and the conditions that were there, I chose -10 over -40, and that's how I landed up here in Budapest in March of 2015.
I was looking some on-site opportunity, and coincidentally I came to know about the Hungary. There was a vacancy in my company here itself. Uh, Honestly, before coming here, I was not aware about Hungary or Budapest. But after 2 years, yes, I can say I was lucky.
For me, Europe is a dream destination, and I was excited, so much excited.
I was fascinated towards 3D technologies. I heard about classes free 3D technology makers, which is based on Hungary. Then I have applied for the European researcher position. Then I got selected. That is why I am in Hungary.
So my next question is, what is your opinion about the Hungarian language, and what are the useful phrases and words which you use to communicate in day-to-day life?
Well, to me, from the beginning, it was very important to learn the language and learn it well, because my belief is you don't learn a language, you actually learn a culture. And I was fortunate to have a teacher who taught me for more than 2 years. And the words that perhaps are important to know, first is köszönöm, thank you, which is something Hungarians use very often. Of course, it's good to know how to greet them, and one word which you can use generally any time of the day is jó napot. It's basically good day. Yeah, if you go out drinking in the night and meet people there and say cheers, which is egészségünkre or egészségedre, depending on how you are wishing them. Well, another word which comes to my mind and Hungarians generally prefer to use in a lot of situations expressing their surprise or confusion or amazement is mi a fene. So that's a word they use very often. And the last word I would like to add is when you sit down for food, the Hungarians like to wish bon appetit, but they do it in Hungarian and it is jó étvágyat. So I think these are the basic words which is advisable and useful to know.
What I learned from my friends and colleagues in Budapest, that Hungarian is one of the most difficult languages. I still can't pronounce Harminskatta Shataktare correctly. However, some phrases that you should know which make your life easier. Köszönöm is thank you. Your reggelt is good morning. Your estet is good evening. Jó napot is have a good day. Nem értem and nem tudom are two most important ones probably you should know. And then bocsánat. So it's alright.
And yes, of course, for the women, it's shopping terms. You should know at least the numbers. Like 1 is akre, 2 is kapta, 3 is harem. Because without knowing the numbers, you cannot go to any malls and ask for the items. And in return, if they say the prices, you cannot understand how much the price is. So, and yes, of course, the anisist, it means excuse me. I remember an incident when I was going somewhere and an old man was standing in front of me and I wanted to say excuse me, and I was saying excuse me and he was not responding at all. Then suddenly I said anisist and he reacted on the sentence, on the word. So yes, it matters.
No doubt. Very difficult to understand, express, and get to know the things.
Communicate.
We are vegetarians, so we usually check the ingredients or the product.
Yeah, it's very first challenge and it's too difficult to understand.
But now I think we are comfortable. We know
Yes.
at least few of the most required words, and the Hungarian people are always ready to help. I remember one incident when I was searching something and I was not able to express what actually I am looking. I just show the photo, and the person, he was a very old person, old aged, but through the time for around 15-20 minutes, he was just to help me. He was searching something, the specialty or kind of I was searching. So the people are really helpful. So after a certain time, it's not a big deal. The Hungarian language is quite interesting, but it's hard to learn because one of my colleagues said that in my initial days, if you want to learn Hungarian, it is as hard as learning a new programming language. But to sustain in daily life, it is very useful to learn some basic words such as nem, which means no, igen means yes, kasenam sipen means thank you very much, and vesentlates is like goodbye, and ageshigedere, which is very important, which is very oftenly using while you are having some dinners or some drinkings, which is very common in Hungary.
Now, my next question to you: what are you missing in Hungary?
See, as an Indian, at times, what I miss in Hungary is the spirit around our festivals. When you are in India, you don't have to actually put in any effort to get in the Diwali or the Holi or the Rakhi or the Dashera mood. It's simply there. You are surrounded by it. But here in Hungary, we have to put in effort to create that same kind of atmosphere. I mean, those who know me will know that long ago, when there was not a proper association, Indian association, and not proper programs, that time also we got together with certain like-minded people and arranged Diwali functions, holy functions, just to give my family as well as to myself the feel of being still close to those cultural aspects of India. So that's something which I do miss a bit, and that's why we travel at times over Diwali to India to just soak in that true feeling of festivity, which is so typical to India.
Obviously, our family.
Family.
You're missing a family a lot. But yes, we also at the same time we also know that we have to live here without them. So yes, in a year, but once in a year we definitely used to go to meet our family.
Even though they are living just 11 hours apart, but it's only once a year we meet. Now, once I've come here. So, in that sense, I miss my family a lot, miss my friends at times. Yes, I have really good friends in Budapest as well, but there were some I have some really close friends and good friends who I leave behind in Bangalore, in my hometown. So, friends and family.
And yes, after living alone, you understand the value of families more. So yes, and other apart from families, sweets too, because you don't get each and every sweets what we used to eat in India, in Hungary.
Family, food.
At least some sort of that I am eager to eat. Friends, of course, but being virtual world, I think we are more connected now, so that's not a big deal. What else?
And festivals.
That's all. And yes, the festival celebration. Even though we celebrate the festival here, but the kind of glimpse or the environment we celebrated there, I sometime I miss
Especially
my
family.
friends.
Yeah, family.
Definitely my family, because in India we have very strong family, but with the over welcoming nature of my local Hungarian friends and my colleagues and the support from my company, at the moment I can say that Hungary is my second home at this point.
Now, I would like to know which Indian festival you celebrate with your family at home in Hungary.
Well, there is, and Sunny?
Well, we always celebrate Diwali, and I love that when the whole house is decorated in Indian colors and
Yeah, with the lamps,
and
with the
with
small
with the
lamps.
lamps everywhere around. And as in Hungary, they love celebrating Christmas. We celebrate Diwali just as well as Christmas, as they celebrate Christmas in Hungary. So it's the two major festivals we have here in the family.
We celebrate almost all the Indian festivals here in Hungary at home. For some, we have the Bharatiya Samaj organizing quite a few functions, which we always make a point that we attend. On the others, that we basically do it at our home. So my wife has her own little puja room in the home, and we try to celebrate it there. Especially Raksha Bandhan, I mean, uh, it's it's a very important festival for brothers and sisters. And once you come down here, the Rakis take time to reach. It takes time also to understand how do we celebrate it here without the sisters or brothers. So end of the day, it's family that we miss, and it's the festival together with the family that we celebrate without family, and that's the problem.
Last throughout year we were here, so I think we have celebrated almost all the festival here.
Ganesh Chaturthi,
Ganesh Chaturthi,
Gudi Padwa, Diwali,
Krishna Janmashtami also.
Janmashtami also.
And here we have the big Indian community, and there are BSH and some kind of initiative to connect people.
Diwali
So
party.
at least on the festivals we don't feel alone.
Yes.
Being a devotee of Lord Shiva, I used to perform fastings in the favorable months of Lord Shiva, which is Kartika Masa and Magha Masa, which are the 2 months in our religious calendar. Apart from these two special months, I used to celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi and Diwali with my friends at Hindu Mandir in Budapest. During these days, I used to cook many dishes which are very traditional, and everything is vegetarian.
As we all Indian love to hum and sing, now our audiences would like to hear from your side. What is your favorite song? If you could sing something for us.
Oh, those who know me, they know I sing all the time. So if I start talking about my favorite Hungarian Indian songs, it'll be a long list. But there's one song which we both sing together, which is technically a duet. So let's see what I mean by saying technically a duet. बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं ये धरती ये नदियाँ ये रहना और तुम बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं. Thanks.
Which one's the one?
Let's see. तू जाने दे तू जाने क्या है तो तला के रोग ले लूं आगे मुझे नहीं पता है.
थोड़ा है थोड़े की जरूरत है जिंदगी फिर भी यहाँ खूबसूरत है थोड़ा है थोड़े की जरूरत है.
आपकी नजरों ने समझा प्यार के काबिल मुझे दिल की ये धड़कन ठहर जा मिल गई मंजिल मुझे आपकी नजरों ने समझा जी हमें मंजूर है आपका
ये फैसला जी हमें मंजूर है आपका, ये फैसला कह रही है हर नजर बंदा परवर शुक्रिया, दो जहां की आज खुशियाँ हो गई हासिल मुझे, दिल की ये धड़कन ठहर जा, मिल गई मंजिल मुझे, आपकी नजरों ने समझा।
Let it be, let it see, be a good girl, have to be, G.Phil, let it go, we'll let it go, let it go, let it go, can't back anymore, let it go, let it go.
I'm gonna sing one of my favorite song which is connected to a philosophy. I'm gonna sing in my mother tongue which is Telugu. ఎప్పుడూ ఒప్పుకోవద్దురా ఓటమి, ఎప్పుడూ వదులుకోవద్దురా ఓరిమి, విశ్రమించవద్దు ఏ క్షణం, విస్మరించవద్దు నిర్ణయం, అప్పుడే నీ జయం నిశ్చయం రా, ఎప్పుడూ ఒప్పుకోవద్దురా ఓటమి. This means never ever obey your loss, never ever lose your patience, never ever leave your decision, never ever leave your time.
Now we would like to know how popular is Bollywood in Hungary as far as you know.
It's known, I would say, and now in the past there have been a lot of films being shot here in Budapest which have put it on the Bollywood's map as well. But I think Damini can tell a bit more about that.
People do not understand the concept of Bollywood films, the dancing in the middle of the street, for example. But there are some people who know about them and some who watch these films. But it's different.
So who are the actors known to them?
They know Shah Rukh Khan and Salman Khan, for example. And my favorite actress is Deepika Padukone.
From Bollywood, what I come to know from the Facebook pages, it's always the Mikata Bollywood parties and Bollywood nights that are being organized. However, I would say it's moderately popular because when I kind of talk to people inside office and discuss with colleagues, not many of them know about Bollywood. So maybe with the young generation or the younger generation, it's somewhat popular.
About Bollywood, I can say even in my office, I see the craze about the Bollywood. The people used to see the Indian movie with translation, of course. Even there was a movie exhibition from the embassy. Few of the
Some
Indian movies,
Indian Bollywood movies.
and we are lucky that the Bollywood is coming here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing experience. I could meet superstar Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, John Ibrahim, and one more Sushant Singh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a natural, means whenever the shoot happens, after that you will find all the Facebook accounts filled with the photos. With SRK, with Shah Rukh, with Shah Rukh, with Shah Rukh.
When it comes to the Bollywood movies, in recent years, most of the many Bollywood movies getting shot at Budapest, and the big stars like Shah Rukh, Salman is visiting very oftenly to Budapest. That is how the local Hungarians knows that Bollywood cinema as Indian cinema. In this aspect, the Indian embassy is playing a major role as they have a cultural center where they are projecting Indian cinema, that means Bollywood cinema, every week, every weekend. And when I was attending these movies, I noticed that most of the audience is from Hungarian society, and that is, I was amazing that the Hungarian society is really showing interest towards Bollywood.
So here comes the last question for our audiences. They would like to know, describe Hungary in few words.
Sunshine.
Palinka.
Sziget Festival.
The borders, Balaton.
And Kolbas.
Budapest.
The beauty of Budapest.
Saman, when you hear Hungary, what do you think of?
Budapest.
Okay.
Beautiful city Budapest and Hungarian parliament.
I can say beautiful people with beautiful heart. When Hungary comes into my mind, the first feeling I have is beautiful. In terms of geographical locations and in terms of its main reputation about women. The Hungary is so pretty. Namaskaram.
India, Hungary, let's rock!
We love our